folks, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining me. I am Chad with CD Shaven, and welcome to tonight's episode. Tonight we're doing a soap review on a very special soap, one that I've been actually pretty eager to try here. I've had it sitting around, not sitting around for a long time, but had a couple other things I wanted to do, and I've been really kind of waiting for a good time to do this, and had a chance to talk with the soap's owner tonight, and I got an interesting story for you. So tonight's review will be Dr. John's Flowers in the Dark. Got a sample of this and the aftershave. And we're going to be doing that tonight and reviewing it. So let's talk a little bit about the soap. Let's get right into the holiday of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Mac and Cheese Day. I had mac and cheese tonight for dinner. Love that stuff. And I even had it out of the box. I know, gross. However, it was delicious. Liked it. Don't have it that often, but when I do it out of the box. Yep, that's just how I am. I sound like that commercial. I don't always have macaroni and cheese, but when I do. Anyway, moving on. So, Flowers in the Dark is shave soap and aftershave splash, both owned and created by Dr. John's. I spoke with John tonight. It is a vegan shaving soap that comes in a 4.0 ounce container. The soap is $16 at Dr. John's handcraftedsoapco.com. I'll put a link in the description below. The aftershave is also $16 for a 4 ounce fluid container at the same site. And they are, Dr. John's out of Delaware, Ohio. They've been doing this for about it'll be 3 years in December, I believe, John said. And when asked about why he got into soap making business, he simply said obsessive personality. He didn't even think about it. He just said that's what it was. John says that when he gets into a hobby, he jumps right into it. He got into whiskey and got into whiskey making and bought all the equipment and read all the books and did his own thing a while back. And that was his thing for that. He got into wet shaving, bought all the gear, got into it, real both feet. And then he decided he wanted to know how the soap was made and jumped right into it. And you have Dr. John's. So that's where that came from. Now, as far as this particular soap is concerned, I asked I asked John how he came up with this. What was his inspiration? He said he'd always wanted to do a lavender scent, and he had this ongoing storyline that was running in his head, and he had called it Flowers in the Dark. And basically, the theme behind it was like a kind of a house or an old farmhouse type thing in a big field behind it. And every night at a given time, let's just say it was midnight or something of that effect, in the back field amongst a whole bunch of lavender would be these skeletons or paranormal type figurines that would emit from the darkness. And then as they did do an overwhelming power of lavender scent could be smelled. And he called this running theme Flowers in the Dark. So that's how the label right here was formulated, as well as the name, Flowers in the Dark. That's where that comes from. So I thought that was a pretty cool story, almost Stephen King-like in a way, right? So if you guys are Stephen King fans, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So now let's talk about the gear tonight. We're going to be doing, sticking with the ongoing theme of the razor. We're going to be going with the Gold Dollar 100. Doing the first couple passes with that. We'll finish up the cleanup pass using the Mule R41 with a feather blade. Brush of the shave is going to be the Maggard Razor's Tuxedo Knot in the Evershave handle. For the post-shave balm, we're going to be going with Castle Forbes Lavender. I think that would pair quite well with this. Now, let's talk about the scent. This is a really nice lavender scent. I like this because he kind of manned it up a little bit. I don't like lavender, straight lavender as it of itself. It smells nice, but it's not something I would wear, if you know what I mean. This, when he paired this with the ozone and cedar, it really kind of darkens it up, and it really matches the theme. It works. Everything just kind of goes together, and it essentially is flowers in the dark. Even kind of has a darker color to it, if you can see. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take a sample of this, put it in the bowl, get it ready to lather, and we're going to load it on the brush from the bowl, lather it, see how that performs, and then we'll get right into the shave. So again, thank you very much, guys, and you girls for that matter, for joining me. Stick with me. We'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We've got the sample pressed in our bowl. It's a pretty large sample as far as it goes, and we got the brush here going on. We're going to go ahead and get this loaded. Actually, my fingers are already a little slick. I'm going to get the old trusty Allen block here and rub those things on. There we go. All right, let's get the brush loaded. So we're going to go probably about a 30-second load. That's typical for these softer soaps, and it is a softer soap. I found with vegan soaps it doesn't take as long to load. Not that I'm complaining about the tallow ones by any means. It just seems to be a recurring theme for me. Okay. And this is actually coming along nicely. Just going to add a little bit of water to it. I think that actually might have been a perfect amount of soap for this. Nice face shave. I got about a day's worth. Nothing crazy, but be good for a nice shave. And you can see there's plenty in there. So we're going to go ahead and get this shave started. That's plenty. Plenty. Okay. So loading wise, took no time at all. I continued and watched it make a lather. Once I figured out the water in it, lathered easy. Scent strength, you can go about a 5 or a 6. Not crazy heavy, but not light per se. Just a kind of a nice mixture between. Now I'm kind of a heavy scent guy. So if you really want like a real heavy scent, as far as the shave cream or shave soap is concerned, not overly heavy. But we're just getting into it also. And we haven't used the aftershave yet. Aftershaves are usually where it's at as far as I'm concerned when you go to decide the scent strength on a particular combination. Got it in my mouth a little bit. Don't eat it. All right, so let's get right into the shave here. With the grain, straight razor on the gold dollar. Hope everybody's doing well and having a good day. Those of you that are not doing well, I hope you do better. Slickness is definitely there. This is my first Dr. John soap. Oh yeah. This is nice. Yeah, I had no complaints on this at all. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is I like this. And the scent is really nice. Now, last couple videos I did, cat in the background's been a little noisy. So she and I had a conversation tonight. Yeah. I told her she needed to quiet down while I'm doing this, or no cat treats. Well, I explained to her that would be a catastrophe. Yeah, I did. I just did. I hadn't straight razor shaved in a while. Before earlier this week. It's all coming back to me though. All right, now we got this first pass done. We're going to go ahead and clean up and do a relather here in a minute. We'll be right back. Thank you very much for staying with me. All right, we're back. We're all relathered up here. We're going to go ahead and start on a cross grain with the straight razor here. So my first impressions on this soap, I like it. I've been really trying to build up my arsenal and looking for some nice lavender shaving soaps to shave with at night, since I do a lot of night shaving. And this is a perfect night shaver for me. All right. Other side. Now, usually I talk quite a bit throughout the shaves. I'm just being very careful here. They don't call these things cutthroat razors for nothing. Okay. All right. The scent dissipates a little bit throughout the shave, but in all fairness, it was strong right off the beginning, and I've been shaving for a little while now. So, all right, let's get relathered up. We're gonna do a second cross grain here. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Second cross grain. The side. I'll give you a little view here. All right. We're going to go ahead and finish up the shave here, and we're going to be right back with our final thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. The shave has been completed. Did a against the grain pass with the straight razor and a cleanup pass with the safety razor. We did a little bit of treatment on our face with some Thayer's Witch Hazel Rose Petal. And thank you, Mr. Bradner, by the way. I know I've said it before, but thank you anyway. So, again, we reviewed Flowers in the Dark soap sample by Dr. Johns. So, here's the label one more time. What do we think of it? I definitely give it a thumbs up. We're going to go ahead and throw on some Castle Forbes Lavender Aftershave. Post-shave balm. Yeah, I know. Some of you were thinking to yourselves, why is he putting this on before the aftershave? I know, Tom. I know. Why? Because I want to. Nah, honestly, it just works for me. That's all. That's all. But that's cool. I mean, everybody's got something different. The other thing, too, I like about this hobby is that sometimes you don't think of something. You go with what works, and you don't think about what might or might not be better until somebody suggests it. And then you try it and think to yourself, wow, you're right. That is better. So, all right. The soap, bottom line, thumbs up. I mean, the ease of loading was there. It loaded right up in the brush, right from the bowl, and then I went and lathered in the bowl as well. The lathering took no time at all. Figured out a little bit of water ratio. The soap does require a little bit extra water than I'm used to. I had a good quality brush, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way it is, and that's okay. It's like I've told you guys before, it's like driving a car. You got to get the feel for how she drives, what she likes, what she doesn't like, and this particular soap likes a little bit extra water, in my opinion, from what I'm used to. And it worked well. Put a little bit of water in there. Once I got the ratio down, lathered, just exploded. It worked awesome. The scent is fantastic. I got that balm is nice and set in now, so we're going to go ahead and give the aftershave a shot here. Wow. Yeah, I like that. A little bit of stinging, but yeah, never hurt anybody, right? Yeah, I like this. This works well. The strength, the scent strength on that stuff is pretty high. I give that about an 8. But it smells nice. It's not quite. I pick up the ozone and cedar more. Or I'm sorry, excuse me, the cedar more is what I pick up. Not so much the lavender, a little bit. And as soon as it kind of sits on your face, yeah, I definitely pick up that cedar, which is nice. I like that. So, all right, folks, that is my review. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm going to be using it again. It's going to go right in line with my night shaving materials. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions at all, comments, please, I welcome them all, good, bad, or indifferent. Throw them in the comments section below. And not to mention, I will be throwing a link to the description below to the website of Dr. John's handcraftedsoapco.com. Throw that in the link in the description below. Folks, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Get that ticker going, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, but knock that bell. That way we get you a notification every time we do a new video. And that would be it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me for tonight's soap review and shave. And if you shave tonight, have a great shave, have a great evening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.